How have how are you doing? Um, I know it's been a week. No, it's been a week since I've been on. I'm trying to go things day by day. Uh, it's gonna take me a bit to get back to being normal. Apologies. Uh, so I will get there eventually. I will get there eventually. Yeah, the reason why I'm here is because people were saying that they didn't know what was going on. They didn't see what my shows were, and I'm like, well, it's because I didn't have any for a week, and I'm gonna do my best to do my shows, but I'll be honest. It's like we're gonna have discussions. We'll uh, we'll talk, but you might know more about what's going on than I do because I've been had other things going on in my head. I got my work. And one thing I will ask is this, and I will insist upon this. I want to get more. Hi, Vanessa. How you doing, honey? It's good to see you. Hi, Carrie. Glad to see you, ladies. Um, Sean, I still owe you your beanie, and I still owe people their prizes. I will get them in the mail. I promise. It might take me a bit. I apologize. It's been rough, but enough of the. This is just me. Um, I will say I need to know. I need to know, what do you want to see on these shows? What do you want to see on these shows? How can I improve these shows? Because I love my audience. I love everybody that's here. It's I do. I love everybody that's here, but I want to get out there so that more people know about us and we bring more of us together. Oh, that's news. Huh. Devontae Adams bought a house in Vegas. Well, if I had the money, I'd buy a house in Vegas as well. Carrie, the Wi-Fi issues. Okay, thank you for keeping me in your prayers, honey, and thank you for that. Um, Appreciate it. Get with me when you can. Give me a call sometime when you can, Carrie. It's always good hearing from you. Uh, it's great seeing folks here, but no, Robert, I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that the shows are great, but I want better. I want better, and it's incumbent upon me to bring things to you better, more, if I can, more giveaways or more knickknacks or um, more interactive things. I'm trying to do more interviews. So and I please say this, in that, if everybody can please, when the show is over, comment. It's after the show. Speedy wants to see TNA. Well, we can curse tonight because it's uncensored. We can curse tonight because it's uncensored. And not that, like I said, on shows that I normally do, we got, like I said, on the regular shows on Thursday and Sunday, and when I tape on Tuesday for what is on Friday nights on Roku, because Roku, I told I needed a break. I needed a break from Roku, and I'm gonna agree with Ed Winchell on this one. For those folks that think we're gonna get Devontae Adams, no, I don't see it. Devontae Adams is going to want the moon and the stars and everything that goes with it. And if you have your cap tied up with a Derek Carr that's going to get an extension, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Derek Carr is going to get an extension. But if you're going to give a bunch of money to Devontae Adams as well, no. Where's the rest of the money for the players that you need? This is a 53 man roster. You know what I'm saying? If let's for example, let's say, and this, I'm being facetious. Let's say you have a cap of $40 million. I know it's way more. What I'm saying, I'm going to do the math for it. Okay, if you have a cap of $40 million and Derek Carr gets 19 million and Devontae Adams gets 19 million, that means you got $2 million for everybody else. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. And honestly, I don't think you need Devontae Adams. You don't need Devontae Adams. You need players that are going to be cohesive. Okay? That is going to be a team. The new Raider way. The new Raider way. That's what it's going to be. The new Raider way. Okay, AJ, I get it. Okay, I'm being example. If you got 40 million and 38 million is tied up with two people, you got nothing for everybody else. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, Richie, how you doing there, partner? I'm glad to see everybody. I know it's been a week. I've been going through some issues. If I had a theme song right now, it would be Belle Bid DeVoe's "Poison." Don't trust Big Button to smile. That girl is poison. That's all I'm gonna say. So I haven't. I tell you what, I didn't really watch any of the combat because again, I'm at work. I've been reading a couple things about it. I really think that the Raiders. Hey, Robert Hanson, good seeing you as well. Jared's in the house as well. Running backs are fast. Yeah, yeah. I was seeing, what was it that they said, and it wasn't the running backs. They had Chris Olave unofficially at 4.21. It wasn't official. I think it was 4.39 when you did official. But yeah, I tell you, that song is heartfelt right now, China. Women are evil. Women are evil. Carrie Walton, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Not all women are evil, because I know China isn't evil, and I know Carrie Walton isn't evil, and I know Vanessa isn't evil. Let me clarify that. I don't want to piss off half the people on Earth. There you go. That exactly, Ed. Not all women are evil. Not all women are evil. Thank you for saying that's what I said. Um, best coverage linebacker in the draft. Hey, Tito. No, I you said that you couldn't find me, but no, and that's why I said I guess I have to come on board. I didn't block you, Tito. No, I didn't have you blocked. I don't think that you've done anything for me to block you. I'm Rick James. Yeah. Anyway, thank you there, Jace. Remember, and I will have to say this: every $5 you spend, for every $5 you spend, you get a spin at the wheel. And we did do a spin. Where's my list? We did do a spin last time. Vince V Dub won a Raider wallet, a trifold. He wanted the trifold. Kel Rogers from the UK, he donated his gift to somebody, and I won't mention, but he donated his Property Raiders plastic sign, and then Mario. I got to figure out who that is. I think it's I got to figure out what Mario is. He won a Raiders Super Bowl 11 banner. I'll have to figure out which Mario that is. But those were the prizes. And also, I owe this. This is the Captain Jack Raider beanie. I owe that to Mr. Johnson. When I get a chance to get all the information, I will get that done. And thank you for. And I want to personally say thank you for all the people that have reached out via Facebook, via phone calls. And when I get some more, I'm getting some more of those beanies made. Uh, maybe later, Hot Neil. Maybe later. I know that I just want to say, um, I know that you've gone through some things. So everybody keep Hot Neil in his prayers. The beanie goes for $50. The beanie goes for $50, and it's because it's individually stitched with the Captain Jack patch. Trust me, there's basically zero profit in that. But when I get them, I got some more being made. I got to send the patches to the ladies to put the patch on it. Um, so apologies when you're depressed, you're tired. And also remember, and I will say it. Oh, actually, I didn't. I need to put on YouTube. Wait a second. Pardon me, real quick. I got to put my YouTube on here. Uh, on YouTube, need to make sure it's on YouTube. I will say, I have to say this, please, 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 please. If you see if I got any. No, I don't have anything that was. I need everybody, please, when you comment after the show. Oh, and Sean Johnson's getting the beating, by the way. Raiders doing the best coverage linebacker draft. Devin Lloyd. Wow. Okay. See, I'm seeing some of these things that I missed. You have to comment after the show. Just like Richie says. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, Richie Richey. And by the way, Richie is going to be he's going to be doing the draft show with Jason Dean when we figure out when. But this is what I need in the comments. What do you want to see more? What are you missing? What can we do to improve this show? And if it's something I can do, we're going to do it. If it's something I can do, we're going to do it because I'm going to try to make this show better. I'm still hurting. I'm still hurting there, Daniel. I'm still hurting. But I'm being honest. Raider Neil, thank you for being here as well. It's one of those things where I want this to be something positive, and so we can make this show better. Make this show better. Thanks, Raphael. Thank you there as well. So remember, after the show, please comment. When the show is done, comment. The more people comment, the more interactive we become. Share the show. The more shares we get, the more of an audience we get. And I want to build the audience. But I want your input as to what I can do to make the show better. Thank you, China. We had some great ladies in here tonight. We had China, we had Vanessa, we had China, Vanessa, I'm brain farting. Carrie Walton, there you go. So you've got some great ladies in here tonight, and I appreciate that. So thank you for that. Remember, share the show up, because if you don't, I'm trying to make this as big as I can. Hot Neil, I am interviewing Raider players that I know. That's what we're doing. That. Thank you, the Great Raider for Life. Thank you for that. I'm trying to be as best as I can. Trish and I is always here. You can read. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. I love you and Trish as well. And by the way, make sure, because Trish Hansen has her show on Facebook. Make sure that you get all that information in there as well, so we can get Trish to have bigger audience as well. But I just want to show you everybody. Yeah, we just had Fu on the show, and I'm trying to get more people on. Like I said, I've been busy and I've been depressed, and so trying to break through it. I know I'm not me. I know I'm not the normal me. But I'm going to get there. In fact, I'm sending a letter after the show, because I'm just trying to move on. Robert, by the way, I was going to say, I don't know if I have your number. I am me on Facebook. I am me on Facebook, Rob, so I can make sure I have yours and Trish's number. Thank you, Squid. Yeah, I got to get rid of folks that are. Um, I got to get rid of folks that have hurt me immeasurably. Hurt me immeasurably. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, but day one when you started, I'm here. I'm not the. Hey, Hot Neil, that's fine. I appreciate you being a. Hot Neil's been here for a while. Hot Neil's been a supporter for a long time. That's why I said just share this out. Here, there it is. Here, there it is. Trish Talk on Facebook, TNBC Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's was it 7 p.m. Pacific? What is that? So 10 Eastern. So okay. So when my show starts, you can do my show, and then you can go right into Trish Talk, so you can watch us both. I'll be down the street soon. Work up cycle with thing. You got it. You got it there, Squid. This is. Thank you there, China. I think. Let me see if I have China's number too. People, I am me on Facebook. I got to go through my phone. Okay, wait. Let me see here. I'm going to look for. Let's see, China. China. I got 713 yada yada, right? 713 yada yada. So that's one I have. So yeah, I got that. And Rob Hansen figured that out. Um, but yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to and Hot Neil, I appreciate you, but let's get some other folks in here because we know we know about we get you to get your information and what we say positive things about. We hope that you're feeling better, but let's get some people in here. I'm going to put the link into the show. That's the link. By the way, on face because I had this show was um, on Facebook and I didn't have the right thing, so I'm not broadcasting on my regular Facebook, which is upset. Yeah, I did see this, Benjamin, and people ask me if the Cowboys release Cooper, would you want him back? No, don't want him back. And Robert Hawk, I will be at the Hall of Fame game, and I will be there. So I will be at the draft. I will be at the Hall of Fame in August. So those are two places I will be at. Um, so we'll go from there. Hey, we're gonna talk to OG, and we'll get OG in here. OG, do you want me to send you the link in your mail so you can have your backdrop up? No? Okay. I just figured I'd ask. I figured I'd ask. So we're gonna add my good friend Daniel to the show. So thank you for coming in here, Daniel. I figured I'd ask this way you'd have your whole backdrop and
Nah, it's fine, bro. How you doing, man?
uh I'm I've been I is not good, but I will try to get through things. I'm trying to. Oh shoot! I was gonna. China just sent me another. China, I will do that. It got away from me. China, I got your number in here, or I will. I will get Danny's number as well. I appreciate everybody for asking, but it's one of those things, and I don't want to go into it real large.
I understand, bro.
Yeah,
You and I talked,
yeah.
but
It's not when I don't like I will just say I don't like people who lie and people who um, play with your feelings in your heart. That's all I'm going to say.
I
People who
understand. But you know what? Here's the thing about people. People will always let you down. They're people. That's what they do. They'll always let you down, bro. Um, Look, I just want to make sure you're okay. I love you. You're my bro.
thank you.
Um, we've been working together for a while. We've been talking the talk, talking to Raiders shit, for quite a while. Look, man, I hate to see you hurt, but at some point you gotta just like recognize what you're looking at, recognize what your ultimatums are, recognize what's in front of you, and call it for what it is, bro.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that.
You're my
And
friend. I hate seeing you hurting.
well, I people said that they don't like the people said that they don't like to see me upset, so I don't like to be that way as well. So hopefully, it's gonna be a while, folks. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, but bro, grab your swords. Let's fucking go. At some point, you gotta grab up the swords and go, let's fucking do this. You gotta get past everything. You gotta do your thing. But at some point, grab up your swords and pick up the fight. We
Yeah,
are raiders. We are pirates. We are fucking who we are. I love you, but pick up your fucking swords, grab your cutlass, and let's tear into it.
I will eventually. I'm getting there. I know that when I go out for the draft, it'll be better to be with people, and I'll feel better there. And going to the Hall of Fame will make because I'll be with a group of people there, and I will do other things. I might go down. There's a trip to Mexico with the like a Mexican Raider group. I might be going out for that, so we'll see what happens there. So I'll get there. I'll get there. It's just gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a bit.
You need to get back to being Captain Jack at some point.
I'll get there.
All right, brother. All I ask and all I see, because I love you, but I know you're hurting, but god damn it, get back to who you were, get back to who you are, and be your yar.
I'll get there, and yeah, I'll be there eventually. But I appreciate you coming in, and remember what Daniel and I will be doing our show, and we'll get there together as well. And like I said, Daniel has good content. Make sure that you are subscribed to Chronicles of the Black Hole because we're going to get that channel going as well because we got a lot of good things to go through and we'll get there. And I Daniel, I thank you for coming in tonight, man.
Love your brother.
All right, you take care, man. Appreciate you hitting
Good,
me up.
good night, bro.
All right, good night, brother. That was Daniel, man. Uh, Remember if you want to come into the show, I put the link up. and I'll be there. Um, let's talk. Yeah, China. Yes, I'm. That's another thing. Memorial Day weekend, I will definitely. That's another thing I'm going to be doing is the softball tournament. I gotta make plans. So that's May. That'll be like my 1 year anniversary of the when I had my last heart surgery. So yeah, I will be doing that in May. So there's April, there's the draft, and then the softball tournament in May. I definitely want to do that. Um, hey, Hot Neil, you appreciate you get some rest. Thanks again. And yeah, I want to do that. So yeah, there's things I need to do. It's no. We already spoke about this, Squid. By the way, Squid, the person I'm speaking of, you met in London. The person that you met in London. So that's all I'm going to say. Uh, yeah, but we don't want Amari Cooper. No, don't want him. And I have a feeling that not too many people will take him up on. I mean, he'll be out there, but he's not all that in a biscuit. Remember, I will need to say this as well: like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. And when I say comment, I mean after the show. I see your comments in top chat. I do. After the show, you need to comment. What do you want to see on this show to make it better? What do you want to see on this show to make it better? And in fact, I'm going to make Squid. I'm going to add Squid as a moderator. I'm sorry, I thought you were a moderator before, Squid. Yeah, and Matt Marinovich says no to Pooper. I agree. Share this up to everybody. We're talking whatever. It's a Friday night. This is an uncensored show. You can come into Tito. I'm not cutting the beard. I'm not cutting the beard. I tell you what I might do if there was a um if there was a like a raffle for charity. Maybe I would cut the beard for that. That might be something. I cut the beard for charity, or maybe if I get like a certain number, like that might be something. I might cut the beard for charity. No, I'm not going to cut the hair. No, the hair takes too long to grow back. The beard I can grow back in a couple months. No, I'm not cutting the hair. But if you want to be part of the show, you want to be into the show. If you want to be a member of the channel. No, I've done the locks for love. I've done the locks for love before. I've done it. So yeah, I've done that twice, as a matter of fact. But no, the only way I'm doing a beard cut is if we have to like raise money for, like, if I get to a certain amount, maybe I don't know, $5,000. Let's say if there was a $5,000 to be raised and it'd have to be after the draft. So it'd have to be like after the draft and before the Hall of Fame. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Raise if yeah $5,000. Uh, and figure out what the charity will be. So yeah, if it's $5,000, maybe I'll get a beard cut. Yeah, I've done Wounded Warrior before, so yeah, I've thought about Wounded Warrior or also Tunnels for Towers, because Tunnels for Towers is a very good charity as well. I'm gonna bring my good shipmate on. Here's Raider Squid. Raider Squid, how you doing, sir? Good to see you.
What's going on, Captain?
Just like I said, I'm here.
Yep. Hey, Buggy.
Here.
Sometimes it's all you can do, right? Win.
Yeah. Hey, have
Yeah.
you been paying attention to the combine? I mean, I've seen some interviews with. I know that there were. I think that they said that Chris Olave was one of the people that the Raiders had interviewed, and he said he'd love to be a Raider. And then he went out and he ran unofficially he ran like a 4.21. Then officially it was like a 4.39.
Yeah, he ran another one and it averaged out to like a 4.3 or something, like a 4.3 something after
Yeah,
the second run. But yeah, I think he mentioned something about his brother being a Raider fan and he would like to be a Raider. I don't think receivers are our biggest need in the draft. I think we'll
it's
address that
not.
in the off.
It's not.
It'd be nice to have if it's the best player available, but I think we're going to address that in the before we get to the draft. At least I hope.
Yeah, I think so as
So
well. I think that, and honestly, the wide receiver position in a McDaniel's offense is not that big of a
yeah,
bet. Okay, you get. I mean, remember, Hunter Renfro is our version of Julian Edelman, Wes Welker, and Danny Amendola.
yeah,
Okay?
that
And
slot is covered.
the slot is there, and two tight end sets, which they are big for. Waller and Moreau, we got that.
He's got a
Okay.
lot of develop. I still have. You see the pieces in Moreau, and I think he's got some developing to do. I really think he can grow, especially under Josh McDaniels. I mean, so still have high hopes for him. Uh, what's his face? Waller disappointed a little bit. I know he had a lot of injuries and stuff, so he's got a big bounce back year this year, which is crazy to say. I mean, he's still a good season, but not to his level of
Right.
what he can and has produced. And that's just being honest. I mean, as hard as people critique a certain quarterback, I'm gonna do the same thing with Waller or any other player. Like good season, but could have been better. Injuries hurt. Yeah, no, I think from looking and knowing Josh McDaniels and what they run, we don't. Yes, we need a one, but it doesn't need to be a. It's not the focal point in the offense. It's an overall distributing the ball type. So
Right.
it's interesting.
I mean, like DJ Chark would be a fantastic pickup. If he comes back from his injury in free agency, that would be the guy that we need. And Edwards needs to grow into that role. I mean, this will be his third year.
I think we just have to use him right.
Yeah.
I think to me, he needs to develop into that go up and get it type of. His body to me is built for that. So that and his route running, but I know the thing I was looking today is Devontae apparently bought a house next to DC. So off season anything makes news. Oh my God, this happened. And
yeah, but I was also told that Devontae bought that house like a couple years ago.
I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the truth is. I mean, because remember, John Gruden had the house next to DC, and he just sold it.
Yep.
And so, if they're saying Devontae Adams bought the house next to the car, would that be John Gruden's old house, or is that on the other side?
I mean, someone was just talking on SC show about. I mean, buying a house, especially right now, is an investment. It's not. So I'm not big on any of that. Like, oh, this happened. Okay. Until something's official and somebody, you get the picture on fucking Instagram saying it's official, we signed this person, I'll wait it out. I'm not getting my hopes up.
I mean, honestly, I don't want, and I know I hate saying this, I don't want Devontae Adams because he carries too big of a price tag for something that we can use the money for other parts of the team. Okay.
The only way to me I see him pulling that off is DC would have to really rework his deal, like you said, for it to make sense. Of course, you wanted Devontae Adams. Let's be honest, but if it makes sense, and I think there's enough people. This draft class is deep with receivers,
right?
Talented young potentials that could break out. So I don't. We'll see what happens. It's hard to follow though. I think I mentioned part of it. Yeah, I'm in Central Cali now, so work schedule's a little more hectic. So it's a fun change.
Okay, are you down? You said Central Cali, so you down at? Let me see. What the hell is in Central Cali? You're in the Squadron. That's area south of the
Fresno.
Bay.
Yep.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
So that's what I was talking about. Well, I'll message you and I'll talk to you offline about exactly where I'll be, but it's that workup time for us. We'll be gone at the end of the year, so it's fun. Back to the real life and doing what we do. So, it's just a different area. I miss it. It's okay here so far. Just coming from Everett, Washington, where it's fucking gorgeous and comfortable when I'm already hot. It's like 70 degrees. It's an adjustment, but I'm excited. I know the once season starts, there's definitely a few booster clubs around here. I know there's a few KOS chapters up the street. I think there's a KOS chapter in Fresno, and the brother Polo. I've already talked to Polo. He's right here, he's down in Santa Maria, but Sanger's literally down the street. So all my things to do list is go up there and go look at the Tom Flores Avenue now. Apparently, or the name changed. So where that mural is in Sanger, they officially changed the name. Polo showed the picture, and I'm gonna go check it out. I'm sure I'll see Polo eventually. Polo and damn, what's her name? I met her once.
Yeah, his beautiful wife.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I caught her at saw both of them at the Miami game. That's going to be limited for me this year too. I'll be happy to make one. I was looking at these potential Jacksonville. What is it? Jacksonville, and who's the other one? New Orleans, London. I'm so tempted to, if we get one of those games, to talk to Boss Lady and get permission and go. I want to go back to the UK. Kind of disappointed we're no chance for Germany this year.
Yeah, I was going to say I ain't going to any European games, but I mean I'll be content to stay here in the States for sure. And I said whenever the person that you met in London is the person that I was talking about that just really did a number on me.
I'm assuming who it is, but all right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Anna Diaz, permission to come aboard for sure.
Yeah, I think what away game are you looking? I mean, I know you go to most of the home games.
Yeah,
New Orleans is the game that I'm hoping we get a decent time.
I'm definitely looking for New Orleans, Jacksonville, and Tennessee.
Tennessee's another one.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at those.
We play Seattle this year, which pissed me off. I'm like, of course, the year that I fucking leave now, like I'm tempted to go back just because I'm like, this bullshit. I was just here.
Yeah,
I probably won't. Like, I'm gonna go see something new. So Tennessee or New Orleans and it's honestly cheaper to go away, even with fucking flights and hotels, than to go to a game in Vegas.
Yeah.
But you don't get the J lot, so we'll figure it out. Not up to me. boss lady has to buy in on it too. So
Yep.
But I'll jump off, let someone else get a chance.
Well,
We'll talk, Kevin.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're one of one, so it's like nobody else is here, but I appreciate you being here, and I thank you there, Squid, and trust me, I wasn't going to be of a mind that I would, I was okay. I wasn't going to do anything like checking out, but I was just saying that I was right above. I was right up. There's that level of low, and there's the level of low of like hurting other people. I was right at the level above that. So it's like I wasn't that. Yeah, I just was very despondent, but I wasn't going to do anything dumb.
And I mean, you know that this is something I'm very, very passionate about. And I think, and it's something that I've just learned to accept it. And it is a fucked up thing to say. We were watching a movie the other day, and I just started crying. And she looked at me, and I was like, "Look, shit just." Sometimes I feel like fucking crying. It's random shit that'll trigger me, and a lot of it is dad related, but it'll be something random. Some things that I'm just like, fuck it. I feel like crying, and that's what's going to happen. What I was referring to is that there's a little thing, and it's dealing with someone passing, but essentially it talks about like life is like you deal with it with it comes in waves. Sometimes they come right one after the other, and you're just getting your ass kicked constantly. And then other times they're spread out, and you're at a calm seas, and then sometimes they come in an hour, sometimes it's spread out, and it's just I've just accepted it. And I think that's the first step in all of it is just handle it however you handle it. If that means getting off or like deleting I deleted Facebook. I still have it. I still log in and check and stuff, but that thing is not on here anymore. It is off of my phone, and it's been such a fucking cleanse for myself and my sanity. There's a lot of good that comes from it, but it can be so fucking draining that I'm over it. Like I'll check Facebook. I'll log in on my phone to the actual website, but trying to use it as a tool, not so much that fucking it feels like an addiction. It's bad, but each their own. I'm just happy you're managing it, and whatever that means to you. And I think there's no cookie cutter. Handle it however you got to handle it, as long as it's within reason. If it's not, this shit don't go off. Call me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
This.
And I am me, your number as well, so I make sure I have that too.
Easy day. Got you, Bob. I mean, you already know that's not no questions here. Facebook Messenger. I mean, the book that I messaged, I know you saw it. The book you told us to read a long time ago. I started the audio version. The what is it called? Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, Al Davis Behind the Raider Shield.
Oh my fucking God. Like I had heard the stories from Al, and you kind of know, but then you get in the in-depth, the bus story from fucking playing in, Baltimore, and they couldn't get the hotel. So the shit that they had to do to try to keep him happy on the bus ride, the micro straight, or not straight hand, Warren Sapp story about an old man threatened, like, fuck. All sides of Al Davis. It's fucking it's Al. To be honest, he's a little shit at times, but it's fucking hilarious. You don't question that man's heart. Like, directions in the end may have hurt us, but at the end of the day, I mean, what he did for the game and just as people and caring about people, like, you can't question that. Not playing in the South because of shit. What the fuck? I didn't know about that till recently. Black Widow told me about that, and I had to go in and do a little bit of homework on it. Like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, he would not do do games in the South where, because of the segregation and whatnot, and the way that they treated the blacks there, he just was not having none of that. So
no idea till recently. I was, and it, I mean, again, doesn't surprise me with everything that you see and we know about him. Like, you just put that on him. Like, what? It's crazy. It's definitely one of a kind. I have a long way to go in this damn audiobook. I'm trying to listen to it working on listening to it on the way to work, but peace, try to get my mind right before the fuckery that comes. But where are you in Tampa?
Yeah, I'm in Tampa.
Okay, you were in Tampa. All right, yeah. I'll definitely message you. I'll be somewhat close, not really.
Up at well, if you guys are flying into Jax or whatever,
We'll be south.
oh,
I'll talk to you about it and tell you. Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
yeah, I'll try to come by and see it. That'd be good. Yeah, especially with the if you're on one of those large decks. I haven't been on one in a while.
I'm not with a gray thing. I wish I was. I miss gray things. We'll go on one, but I'm at a squadron, so we'll embark on them.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
are you with the HSL squadron?
Via VFA.
Oh, okay.
Strike fighters. Yeah.
Okay.
Different whole new world.
Yeah, well, but yeah, you'll be on a large deck, but just as a squadron.
Yeah, I'm excited to not be sure. I mean, I miss being out to sea. That there's nothing like it. Yeah, there's a lot of fuckery that comes with it, but those sunsets and sunrises you get, nothing compares to them. And I've seen some gorgeous sunrises in Monterey and in Italy, but calm. I miss it. Can't wait to get rocked to sleep like a fucking little baby again.
Yeah. Bishop knows about that, being a squid as well.
That shit is nothing. I mean, it's weird. Grown ass men and women getting rocked to sleep. Little cradle, so it's fun. But I'm gonna jump off and see if anybody else wants to jump in. We'll talk, Captain.
Hi, thanks again there. Always good seeing you, brother.
Yep.
You take care.
You too.
All right, that's Raider Squid. Hey, Jared, I didn't have my phone up, so apologies. I saw that you were calling. Hang on, Jared. I got to actually put Google Voice on. So wait a second. Stop with your call. Let me put Google Voice on, so this way we will have you, because I know you were calling. I knew you were calling. So okay, Google is going in. So yep, you're available. Come on in and call up there, Jared. I know that you were calling in, so we'll have Jared join us in just a little bit. So again, we're waiting on Jared to call back, and I'm going to put that link up again. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay.
Call from Pittsburgh, Jared D. Diggerolomo. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Okay. Hey, Jared, how you doing, brother? What's up with you tonight?
Thanks, Cap. Happy Friday to you. How you doing?
I'm doing a show because I have to make sure that people don't forget about me. And remember, after the show, people, after the show, I want everybody to comment, not comment. I mean, you can do your chat, but after the show, comment after the show. Okay. So we get the interactive, and share the show up. So we'll do that too. So what's up, Jared? What's your Pittsburgh report doing tonight?
Well, I mean, my boys took one on the chin tonight against Carolina, losing in a fluke in overtime. Now we're 3-2, and we are 2-0 on the Canes. So the Canes are still 3 points up on us. But we got you guys last night, fortunately with Gino doing a beautiful goal against your boys, 4-1. That was a nice win, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I mean, we got a lot of things going on this weekend. We got the Bejo Invitational this week. Victor Hovland is 2 shots ahead of Gooch and McElroy. Billy Borsell gets a 3 ahead. I mean, Victor Hovland saw a 666 day. McElroy finished 700. So we got an interesting weekend going on down at Barney's tournament there. Howard, not far from you over in Orlando. I mean, next week we have a Players Championship, of course. Bryson DeChambeau has already said, however, I am going to play, but no Mickelson. Apparently, still after those comments a few weeks ago, Howard has kind of backed off on his tournament schedule. And who knows when we're going to see Phil? We might see him before the Masters, or we might see him at the Masters here in a month. I mean, we don't know yet. I mean, it's still very touch and go at this point, to
Okay.
But some other news to report. I mean, we got NFL, we got the combine, like you said, of course. Apparently today, the Cowboys said they're going to release Amari Cooper. However, Cole Beasley has already asked that he wants to be traded out of Buffalo, and the word is Mr. Gronkowski might be interested in maybe going to Buffalo. I have heard rumors, and this was heard tonight about Mr. Cooper. There's talk the Steelers might show a little bit of interest in Amari Cooper, possibly.
Yeah, Matt Marinovich wants to know who's your quarterback going to be.
That's the $1 million question. We don't know. I mean, we're keeping guessing. We don't know what we're doing as far as quarterback goes. I mean, we keep hearing reports and mock drafts from Pickett to Willis to Powell from North Carolina, or possibly going to the free agent route. I don't know what we're going to do with the quarterback. That's the $1 million question more than anything. What are we going to do with the quarterback? But I will say this. I don't know if you haven't watched the track of, but there is one guy you might want to keep an eye on, Howard. His name is Daniel Faalele. Faalele.
Faalele, 6'8" and like 360.
385.
Okay.
385.
Yeah.
That is a horse.
No, he's not a horse. He's a hippo.
But yeah, the big story of the day was Baylor's Tyquan Thurston. He clocked in at 4.2. In a wideout. Talk about speed. My God. I mean, Jesus. I mean, holy hell. I'm like, God almighty, that's fast. How much was tape with him right now and how fast he went in this today? I mean, he was flying. I mean, if he didn't have 4.2, he could have run a 4.1 or a 4 flat the way he was running. I mean, that is incredible. He didn't even stumble. He just came out and just went, gone. So, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to say this. But like you said, as far as quarterback goes, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I just don't know. I wish I did.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see, and like I said, we'll have you be a part, and obviously I appreciate you being a part of the show. You're always been a stalwart person here, and I appreciate you always being here, Jared. Remember though, after the show to comment on YouTube, because when the show goes away, that's when you comment, and that's when we get people to do the interactive stuff. So like, share, and comment. And the other comments, like I said, what do you want to see on the show? What do you want to see on the show to make it better?
I will work on that. I will try to work on it before I go to sleep. But if not, I will leave a message with stuff. I'll be in touch with you over the weekend. You have a good weekend, and everyone in the Raiders fam, hope to talk to all of you very soon. As always, I bid you a good night.
All right. Well, hey, take care there, Jared. Looking forward to playing in Pittsburgh this year. Hopefully, I'll get some good seats again with my shipmate in crime. We'll see if we can get up there.
Definitely. We'll look forward to seeing you guys up there. We'll definitely have some fun for sure. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care, Jared. Thanks again, brother.
Yeah.
All right. That's the Pittsburgh Report with Jared. We are at an hour. I know normally I do 2 hours, but I just wanted to I wanted to come on tonight to try to get back to being like I was before. It's going to take a while. But I'm gonna try to do what I can. Hey, Sharif is in here. Sharif Allah Khan. Good to see you there, Sharif. As I stated, I'm here only because I gotta try to work out of my work out what's going on. Anna Diaz, thank you as well. Bishop tells me to keep going. Well, I'll tell you, if I have people coming in here, I'll continue to do the show. So if you want to come in and be a part of the show, I'll put the link up again. So there it is. Come in via the link. If you want to come in via the link, that'd be great. But thank you there, Sharif. Thank you there. Things hurt you. Things hurt you. And I'm trying. I appreciate everybody reaching out. So if you want to come into the show, hit the link. Got a lot going on. Hey, we're gonna hear from Black Thanos, and the one good thing about having Black Thanos on tonight is it's uncensored, so we don't have to worry about as many times as we can say any sort of words that are not FCC approved. How you doing tonight, there, Sharif? What's going on with you, sir?
I don't hear you through my earbuds, so I don't know how well you can hear me.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you very well. And when, actually, it's great because when after you're done, we're going to hear from Anna. Anna's on right after Black Thanos. I see you, Anna. I will get you on after Black Thanos. So what's up? What's up with you there, Sharif? What have you been paying attention to the combine?
No, honestly, as you know, I was in Vegas about a week ago for about 5 days, some personal R&R, and I didn't even make it to the stadium or the image, to tell you the truth.
Wow.
You know, I guess but I will be out there again, of course, for the draft, and just getting back into the flow of work and stuff like that. So one thing of note that caught my eye, and I tagged you in it, is a great interview podcast with Darren Waller.
Oh, no, I missed that. I'll have to check that out. I apologize. I see things late.
No, it's fine. I believe it just aired on YouTube earlier today, Friday, and it's about 45 minutes or so in length. And of course, he gives some very pertinent details about what he's overcome. And I think not only for you or Raider fans in general, or people in life who, been hit with unexpected blows or maybe feeling down in the dumps or whatever, to consider what he has overcome and how he had to challenge himself and pull himself out of that, I think is a timely message. And from a football standpoint, the interviewers were basically gently telling him he needs to be more vocal. And Waller basically admitted in this interview saying that, because of what he's been through, his personality, like in the construct of a football team, is that he was just glad to be there, and he doesn't want to make waves. But he said this past season, he's really been working on himself to change that. His attitude is he wants the Raiders to exhaust him, because he feels like he's one of those people that gives the Raiders their very best chance of success. So I think going forward, assuming that he's still with us, you're going to see a more demonstrative Waller who knows his abilities, know his capabilities, and maybe get those 15 targets a game. Because as it was brought up in this interview, he's one of the toughest matchups in the entire league.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I have to go back to the playoff loss against Cincinnati. When you're at the 9-yard line and you got someone like that, you give him a chance with a 50-50 ball at 6'6".
Yeah.
With the hands that he got. I think a lot of quarterbacks would be looking at him automatically. So, but as far as the combine, bro, no, I really haven't caught it. It's tough for me to get excited because most of these kids you fall in love with, you're never going to see again, or they're going to end up on the Packers or the Bears or the Jaguars or somewhere. I think the talk about Calais Campbell, possibly coming over here or being friendly with Yannick is pretty exciting, especially being that I wanted him, what was about 4 or 5 years ago when he was a free agent and he opted to go to Florida. I guess probably because of, the no state tax and other things. And let's face it, when we were in Oakland, we really wasn't bringing any of the big names around in the last 10 of, especially since Al died, because Al would usually pay handsomely for a big name. But once the general passed away, it was like pulling teeth trying to get premium free agents to come to Oakland.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And by the way, Oso sends you some love, says Black Thanos loves Carr. So
what I love is winning and giving us the best possible chance to win. And when you continually are trying something and you're either coming up short, you just can't give up. That's like in life in general. Okay, like there's an old proverb: if you try on enough pairs of shoes, sooner or later you'll find a pair that fits.
Yeah.
And 8 going on to 9 years, that's almost, in this day and age, the way the NFL is constructed, that's basically unheard of unless you're a made guy already with a championship under your belt or a perennial playoff contender. Because just ask the New York Jets, where I live at. Every 2 years is another quarterback, it seems like. But, that's just the way the business is now. And if Carr is comfortable that thinking that he wants $40 million at the expense of our needs, it's time to make a business decision. And I'm hopeful that this new GM, who's from a place that's always been financially responsible, New England, who never made Tom Brady the highest paid quarterback. Interestingly enough, though, he was the most successful by far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to bend to the whims of Derek Carr. So some interesting things may be coming down the pipe. So Carr is a great young man, but I want a winner on the field.
I got you.
Yeah, Ken Stabler didn't go to Sunday school, but he won most Sundays.
Well, I'm going to make sure that I say this as well, because I'm going to get Anna Diaz on the screen in a little bit as well. Make sure you see Anna the next time you head on out to Vegas too.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll be hard to miss, bro. You know my when I got all the artillery on, but I will be out there for the draft. It's going to be hella interesting as we enter the Josh McDaniel phase. And on a personal note, bro, I don't know all the details in terms of, what's been happening down in the dumps, but I've been there. I think most of us have. And sometimes you're jolted by things, but life is still a song worth singing. And, some things or some people are for a reason, some are for a season, but we had no choice but to go forward, and so that's what I'm urging you to do, because I've had my moments of publicly venting, and this thing that we call social media, you and I are old enough to remember when we actually had diaries. Social media is now the modern diary, whereas sometimes we just share our feelings through digital means, but the world or our friends at large, get a glimpse of our thoughts. Whereas years ago, we wrote it in some little ledger or book or something like that and kept it to ourselves. So that can be therapeutic, that can be helpful. Those people who know who the true you are, that's all that matters. If you gave your best, did your best in the cause of something or towards somebody, then take solace in that, because you will always be the winner in the long run if you know your intentions were pure, genuine, and you never compromise yourself.
Well, actually, you took a picture the last time you were out in Oakland with the
yes,
So that's the who.
Yeah, I can understand, bro. You know, I can understand. Yeah, I took a few pictures. I mean, and you were so cooperative and nice about it. But the world don't stop, brother. You know, sometimes for reasons unbeknownst to us, we felt like we did all we could. We were genuine. We were sincere. And sometimes there's a fork in the road. Trust me, I've been there with some high profile female / super fans or whatever. Whereas if one person saw me, they saw the other person, you know, going back some years. But you can't lose yourself, you know. And you know, it's okay to get down. We all do because we're only humans, you know. We're not made of stone, but we can't stay down. And trust me, you're gonna reach that point where you'll be able to exhale and maybe look back at the positive experiences, you know, without feeling maybe the sadness involved with it, you know. Because to put it in the street vernacular, you know, one pardon this term, you know, one monkey don't stop no show. That's what we say out here. As far as if someone is determined to leave for whatever reason, let them go, because sooner or later they're going to find what it is that they think they want, and that in itself will vindicate you, because they will see the difference.
Well, I'm still going through it, but that's I figured I'd let you know because you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to get through it, but I appreciate you coming in, man, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, Captain, you know, keep your chin up. I know it sounds cliche. It's all right, and I do admire your candor, your courage. It speaks to your maturity and to the convictions of you know how you were with that individual.
Yeah,
But you know, life is like that sometimes, you know, and we don't. Who's to say what tomorrow's going to bring, you know? But even so, though, you know, you got to keep going and continue to love yourself. You know, that's a real big critical part of it. And don't be bitter. Just get better. You know, and then maybe sometime in the future, if a friendship can be maintained, great. If not, that's fine too, because you two had your moment in the sun. You know, and at least you have that to draw back on. But just as you know, here in New York, it's dark already. The sun is set. The sun will come back up tomorrow, which gives you another opportunity to, you know, pursue something that, you know, as meaningful or even more meaningful. So you know, don't stop going.
I appreciate it, there, Sharif. You take care as well, and thank you for coming in.
All right, bro.
Take care.
Thanks.
All right, that was Black Thanos. I'm going to bring on one of our favorite Raiderettes, Santa Diaz Rincon. How you doing there, honey? Good to see you.
Well, hello there, Captain. So, time to cheer you up.
No, I'm all for that.
No, I'm just sitting here watching the hockey game. VGK versus Anaheim Ducks, and they're up. It's 4-2 VGK. But anyways, though, okay. One thing that's been kind of bugging me, everybody's talking about Devontae Adams bought a house in Vegas. And unless, VGK just scored again. Unless I see it from Fox 5 News or Channel 8 News, I'm just going to have to call it all rumors. Yeah. Because they said that about, Shady Brady and a couple of other people who, of course, they didn't buy homes. But Gruden did put his house up
Oh,
Was
he
it
sold it. He sold it. Yeah,
sold
yeah,
it? Yeah, for 7 point something million.
yeah. He made a great pro. In fact, he probably doubled it. In the amount.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he bought it
because
for like 3.5 and sold it for 7. So
yeah, because remember his place is next to Derek Carr's place,
right.
so you know, it'd be nice to know who the new neighbor is.
Well, I know it's not me.
I know.
I know it's not me. I don't have that type of scratch. Uh, well, I'm gonna hold my tongue on this one. I was gonna say something that was probably not. But yeah, I will say that I'm a very giving person, but I can't give 7 million for a house. That's for sure.
And another thing too, I'm looking forward to the draft. I already told my husband I plan on being out there, and he gave me that look like, "Oh, you are? Oh, yes, I am. I'm not missing this opportunity." Um, the one thing that everybody thinks is that that where the draft is going to be at the front of the Bellagio, it's not going to be in front of the Bellagio. That's just the red carpet. That's just to walk along, picture opportunities, and then they're going to be boated to a little cart or something, some type of vehicle. Then they're going to be taken to the main stage, which is going to be located right behind the link, which is, of course, behind Harrah's and the Flamingo and all that, where the big wheels at. That's where the main draft stage is going to be at, in that area, because they are planning on doing what they had planned, before everything got canceled. But they're adding a few new details, to everything. But I hear a lot of people thinking that the main stage is going to be right there at the Bellagio. No, that's just the photo opportunities. If you're going to want to, see where the draft is actually at, it's going to be behind the link.
Okay. Well, I like party at Anna's house. That's all I'm gonna say.
I wish. I wish. I'm happy I finally got my vaccine the other night, and I did better than I expected. So my second dose comes on the 22nd, so I think that's the one I'm going to worry about the most.
Yeah. What were you doing? Are you doing what's it? The Pfizer?
Yeah, the doctor. In my specific case, I had to do the Pfizer. I was so excited when I got the all clear from my doctor. He said my blood work looked good, everything looked great. Then I had to do my first dose on a specific date, which was March 1st. And the second dose cannot come no later than April 15th, because I'm in between infusions, and I get like a certain window that I have to get my flu shots, any type of shots that I need to get. It's a short window. And if I go beyond that window, then I have to wait for the next window. So when my next window comes up, which is, I estimate, around August, that's when I'll get my booster. So I was excited. I was excited when I got it. The lady who gave me the shot, she was just cracking up at me, because I just had this big, she could tell I was smiling from ear to ear that, I was finally getting my vaccine. And then when I explained to her what medication I was on, she was like, "Oh, okay." She goes, "You're one of those type of people." And I was like, "Yeah." I go, "I'm one of those type of people. I had to wait for the all clear." And she goes, "Okay." And but otherwise, I'm looking forward to what's coming up. I'm gonna hold my reservations about, our new coach, our new GM. Everybody new that's coming in. I'm just gonna hold my reservations on it and see what happens, see how everything plays out, if it'll be a positive thing or a negative thing. Thank God I got hockey to keep me occupied at this time.
Well, thank God you got a good team to keep you occupied. My Flyers suck so bad I can't even watch them.
Oh no, last night was a real, oh my God, I was red last night. I was so mad. They played against Boston last night and they played like crap. I was like, okay, this ain't the same team I know. I mean, they were playing as if they were on the ice for the first time. So, but I was happy that Boston won because a couple of my favorite players are now in Boston. So I was happy for them and stuff. And but you know, of course, NASCAR weekend is this weekend here in Las Vegas. So it's going to be pretty busy out here. I was hoping on going, but nah, I'm not going to chance it with the weather. I don't know if, we're expecting rain. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'll just watch NASCAR on TV.
Well, I know that would be the only way that I would watch it is because, well, actually, one of these days I want to get out to Daytona, because it's that you got to go. They say you got to go there, so okay, maybe I'll go there. But yeah, I'll watch NASCAR if there's nothing else on. So
Yeah.
But I'm not the greatest of fan, but nothing bad. But I mean, it takes a bit for me to want to watch. So
No, the only thing exciting about it is the crashes. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of cars going left turns.
yeah.
No, but you know what, Captain? I'm gonna tell you what I like to tell people. You need to live life. You don't let it live you.
I'm gonna try, honey. I said I'm gonna try to take the. It's gonna be a while, but I'll get back there. Hopefully, I'll get back there.
Squid and Thanos gave some awesome advice. I mean, oh my God, what they had to say. It's true what they say. I mean, I've dealt with depression for years. It took me a long time to get out of it. And I was almost about to fall into another depression recently, but I just kind of like everything's written in a book. I got a book I write in, and that is the best therapy, because sometimes there are people, you can and you cannot trust in telling certain things. And I got secrets that will go with me to my grave. And I mean, they're written somewhere, that may or may not ever will be read, of what I carried, all the secrets that I carried and stuff. And, when life gives you lemons, bring out the bottle of tequila and enjoy.
I'll do that. And Nana, thank you for coming in. It's
love you.
Love you as well, honey. You take care as well. Remember, comment after the show. Comment after the show because this way it gets and go. All right. You take care, honey.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you back, honey. Be well. I got two more, and then I'm definitely gonna call it a show. I'm gonna gotta bring Hades in. Thank you for Hades, aka Vin Diesel, aka Voice of God, Hades, Devil. Remember, it's uncensored, so you can swear your fucking ass off. How you doing tonight, man?
Oh, good, brother. How you been, man?
Okay, Steve, I got Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. I got two people. And I'm sorry, we're not going to do calls in, but thank you for calling in, Steve. I got Hades and I got Raphael, and then I'm going to just call it a show. I'm kind of tired. Like I said, depression makes you tired. But so I appreciate you being in here. So what's up with you there, Hades? Hopefully things are better. Sir? Hades, you there?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm at a hotel, so the Wi-Fi might be a little shouty.
Yeah. No, Anna, tonight you could have sworn tonight, Anna, because it's uncensored tonight. So, yeah, we could swear tonight. Remember, when it says uncensored, you can swear. When I say, whenever I say, "Hey, we're on Roku," that means we got to watch our mouth. So that's all we're going there. I need to.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's I don't know why I don't know why the stop. Huh. I don't know why the Facebook, or not Facebook, but the I'm not seeing the new chats on um YouTube. It just kind of stopped. Let me get that squared away. Hopefully that we'll get that squared away. So yeah, what's been going on with you there tonight, partner?
Nothing much, man. Like I said, I'm at a hotel tonight, and I'm on my phone, so it's like my audio and my shit might be a little fucked up, but
Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay. Remember, yeah. So no, but have you been paying attention to anything Raider wise? Going to be the clickbait shit about Devontae Adams coming here or anything like that, or I think it's I think it's all full of shit. But
yeah, I mean, like when I
ooh,
saw it,
you
anybody else would, like,
yeah, you unfortunately,
uh,
partner, your phone is what do you call it, like feeling like you're swimming underwater type of stuff, like you're coming in and out.
I just switched to LTE. I'm not sure if that'll help or not.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll hear from you. Go ahead there, partner.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you a lot better, sir.
All right, yeah. I was working off the Wi-Fi just because I didn't want to waste my.
Oh
But
well,
nah.
yeah, no. Hopefully you won't be up on minutes or whatnot.
No, but yeah, I mean, like I looked at it, and the first thing I was like, "Oh shit, okay." But the more I thought about it, I'm like, for one, I mean, and I don't think I've heard anybody else angle this way, but the first thing that I thought of negative wise was he's just eh, like negative wise, like not saying like, oh, Derek Carr's his buddy, he wants a house there or whatever, but negative wise, I was like, he's showing Green Bay, pay me the money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because he put it out there, so everybody's gonna be talking about it. So he's just looking for money. So negative wise, I think he's just looking for money. I don't think he's coming here. You know,
Yeah, I
I
don't think
don't.
I
Yeah, I
really
don't.
I don't think so either. And it's like I honestly, what did I ask you this before? What do you want as your first round pick, position wise? Yeah, I mean, if we go best player available, and best player available fits a position of Raiders need, what's the position that you are looking to get more than anything else?
Shit, that's a good question. See, because I'm torn between. I want to protect Carr. Like I want an offensive line, but here's the thing. I don't think we get an offensive line in the draft. I think we get it in free agency. And like like I've said in other casts and shit, I think I can't really answer that question until free agency rolls around.
Right,
Like,
right. Yeah.
but I mean, I think we go back to the old ways. We protect Carr, give him a little bit of time to throw, so he's not fucking freaked out. Other than that, wide receiver, like we're good. Like, fucking Renfro stepped up. Like Waller, like, have you heard anything about Waller? Is he gonna be with us next year?
Yeah, in fact,
Like,
Sharif was just saying that that there was an interview with him, and he said that he's going to be more assertive this year, which is good.
Good.
And actually, Matt Marinovich was saying as well is that he wants to get a defensive tackle or a linebacker. I would love that. It's somebody, because defense wins championships. We are set on offense for the most part.
Right.
And if we get into the system, but we're going to need to be able to stop other teams. And if you got that, and you got that player, because we are very thin at defensive tackle right now. And I think that, and by the way, I don't necessarily need or want Jordan Davis, because I think that you can get a better defensive tackle overall, because Jordan Davis I'm not going to call him a big blob, but he definitely needs to work on his
conditioning.
Conditioning. So,
Exactly.
I think that I think we're good there, and
No.
yeah, I think we'll be good. Like I said, if we get like Wyatt out of Georgia, who's Davis's teammate, or there'll be other players available. And I'm going to put this up for Ed Winchell. He was talking about we need a right side offensive tackle, but Luminor played that for the Patriots, and why he wasn't the right tackle this past year, I have no clue.
Yeah, that was weird. Because Luminor is a good fucking player, and I 100% agree. We need defense. We built it up, dude. Perryman was a fucking diamond in the rough, dude. Perryman was like Michael Crabtree when he came. You know what I'm saying? Michael Crabtree was clutch.
Hollywood, thank you for being here, Ponner. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. Remember, share and like, folks. That's for everybody. And thank you, Hollywood. Yeah, and I agree with you there, Hades, aka God, aka all your other. Perryman was a godsend. The fact that he was our defensive. He was a defensive MVP. Maybe we'd have to put it out between Perryman and Max, as
Right.
these two guys were the two defensive MVPs on this team, because they were the best at what they.
Now, what about Hayward though? Is Hayward?
I think
coming back.
I think Hayward's going to go to Indianapolis with Bradley.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
See, because I got so confused last year, dude. Like Hayward showed fucking greatness. But every time I heard Hayward, I kept on thinking of Darius Hayward Bay. I'm like, what? I'm like, we got him back. I thought he was fucking like Darius Hayward Bay.
Compared to Hayward Bay, I think he played for the Steelers the last time. And Anna, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Anna gets 2 entries into the treasure chest of prizes, and I still need to. I will do another prize wheel. I'll get the prizes out to the people that won their prizes. Just give me some time, folks. Thank you, Anna, for that super sticker. I appreciate that. And I'll get you those 2 entries for Anna. But yeah, and SC, thank you for being there as well, Eric. Hayward was a very good corner for us. He was probably the best corner we had. Faison had some good games. He had some bad games, but overall, I think he played well considering. And Faison is also a Bradley guy, so I don't think he might stay. I think that he might stay, because I'm not sure how many people Gus Bradley's going to say are going to want to come over, but we'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah. By the way, I'm driving my fucking Mazda to Vegas this year.
Well, I'm coming to see you then.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I am coming from Maine, dude. I'm bringing my kids. We piling up in the Mazda, and we driving fucking, I think it's like 2,700 miles, I believe.
No, that'll be great. to say, and or if not as well, and if the schedule permits, maybe you go down to Tennessee on your way to Vegas. And this
Right.
way you might get 2 games if the schedule permits the way it is like that, because you can be in Tennessee for one weekend and then by the next weekend you can be in there. I don't know how long you got on this trip. I'm just saying if you play it right, you can actually go, Tennessee for a game, then Vegas for a game, and then come back. But I'm just just letting you know.
I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
could
yeah,
definitely work. Like
yeah.
I got all the time in the world. I'm my own boss, dude.
Okay.
Like,
I wouldn't want to keep you away from things. I know that I have to be very particular about how much time I get off work, and I need to make sure that I only have so much because in my previous company, because I'm on the same contract, but the previous company I had, it was easier to make up time, but on this new contract, it's harder to make up time. So that's why I have to be careful. So, I'll also make sure that like when I fly out to Vegas on a Friday, I got to fly in the afternoon here. I can't even miss work because I'm going to miss Monday. So I have to make sure that I have as little time away as possible. So that's just one of those things. But yeah, hey,
yeah.
Mr. Hades, and again, it's great hearing from you, sir. And I'm gonna get Raphael on because he's gonna be my last guest of the evening, and I want to make sure that I get him on. But I thank you, Jason, for calling in, partner. I appreciate you being there.
No, I appreciate you going live, brother. I really do, man. I thank you, dude. Like as soon as I heard, I was listening to OG, the Los Pendejos, and I heard, oh, Captain's going live. I'm like, I'm in a hotel. I got some shitty ass internet. I'm like, but I'm gonna be there. So I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
No, I needed to make sure people saw me. I'm still not there, but I'm gonna try to get there.
So good, man.
Hey, well,
I'm
you
gonna
take
hit you up after.
You got it. Remember, comment, and I know you will. I know you will comment.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, Jason. Thanks for being here, partner.
You too, brother.
All right. That's Hades and God and Vin Diesel and all the other folks. That is it. We're gonna have one more person on tonight, then I'm going to bed. And I'm going to bring in my friend Raphael. Thank you for coming in, Raphael. Thank you for waiting on me, partner.
Yes. Well, last
thank you
but
for
not
that.
least, well, I just wanted to say it's always nice to having your show, but I've been heard about this one, but Captain Jack, you're not alone. You're with me because right now there is something that I would love to because you're my shipmate. You're the person who changed my life, and also and no matter what happens, I'm always with you, Captain Jack, to talking about the most important things, sports, and no matter what happens, I'm always be with you because the Radio Nation unites for all the people, no matter what color is, no matter what race it is, because it depends for the family. It's always union.
Well, I appreciate that, Raphael. And that's why I wanted to make sure I had you on the show. And we are and we appreciate the fact that you are studious, that you go through things, and you want to make sure that you have the good knowledge. You throw it out there as well, and you're a part of us. And again, have you been doing your draft work, or who? Have you been indulging in that, or are you still trying to figure out if the Yankees are going to play this year, or what have you been doing since I last spoke with you?
Well, I was watching the combined record from 2022 from the running backs, and I was unbelievable because those running backs and the offense line and also the linebackers, which is for tomorrow, I would see all these incredible stars like that. I never saw like football players for the college states like LSU, Florida, Michigan. They're running so much and they have a tracking perfectly. And I was watching Lee of the draft and also the baseball news because they just cancel out the first part of the opening day, which is March 21. And I was watching the basketball and also there is situation about it. And tomorrow there's gonna be a great incredible because I just saw that Raiders Squid is voting for Los Angeles Galaxy for the soccer. But right now, tomorrow at night is gonna be the first game of Charlotte Football Club, which is in soccer from Major League Soccer, is gonna be inaugural season at home against Los Angeles Galaxy. And right now, there are so many things that I was looking for because I was watching the whole situation about the Raiders stuff and of course the combined drafts because I was still learning about this combined draft is because I have no idea. But watching this, it's just like, well, okay, so I had to learn about it. The linebackers, the offensive line, the defensive tackles, and also the wide receivers, and of course the running back. But the only point that I was messed up because Amari Cooper, well, he's getting back for the Raiders, but my answer will be no,
No, don't
not
want
at
him.
all, not in a million years, because he deserved to go to draft the I don't know Jacksonville Jaguars or Miami Dolphins, but Amari Cooper returning for the Raiders, that's a hell no for me. No, because we have enough damage, and the only point is we need a defensive tackle and linebacker for that draft. That's it.
Mhm. We're gonna and
Because
we're gonna get one. We're gonna get one. Whether it's and I guarantee you, like I said, we have what 7 rounds. I don't think we're missing a pick at all. We have 7 rounds. We're gonna get a linebacker. We're gonna get a defensive tackle. We're gonna get an offensive lineman. So those are the things that you're going to get. You're going to get a wide receiver, so that we're going to pick up people that we need. And so between free agency and the draft, I really think that we're going to plug a lot of the different holes, um, that we have.
mhm. So, for last but not least, I just want to know how about the combined report. And right now, the decision is very more complicated. And all these running backs right now from Georgia, James Cook, Isaiah Spiller, and the Iowa State's Brees Hall are the most frankly used out wide or slot because I just noticed that there's smoothness catching the football for each passing year and that group looks solid right now. But Ken Walker for Michigan State with official 438 in the 40 did not look that fast, but he will resonate for the front office. And their 6 running backs under 40, under 440, definitely had a slow start to watch in that trail because the first one it was Daryl Rosenthal, then Kelly Rarich, Chris Paul, not the basketball player, Chris Paul for the football college. There was Trevor Penning, Cam Jordans, Aaron Lukens, Iki Emu, Dylan Parham, Zach Tom, Charles Cross, Zach Thomas, and Braxton Jones.
Okay, well, Raphael, I'm gonna hold you on that one. What I want you to do is for me is I'm gonna let you go through these things. I'm gonna let you study. So the next time that we do this, I want you to break down who your top 2 players are in the draft for each position. You said
For
if
each
the,
position.
Ra-
Okay.
if the Raiders can get the top 2 players, or I know I'll go 3 because you're not always going to get the top, but if we can get the top 3 in the positions, I want to know who they are. If Raphael was drafting, that's what I want to know.
Okay.
Okay, and I know that it'll be something that you'll do too. And also, like I said, make sure you comment after the show.
Okay.
Okay.
And of course, before I leave right now, there's much love for the Raiders Nation. Much love to you, Captain Jack, and I hope you're feeling better. You'll always be in my heart, and well, much love to everybody. Good night, everyone, and well, salute to you.
All right. Hey, thanks again. And I know you got to go. Ed Winchell's got to go. I want to say thanks to everybody. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you up on when I'm out there doing another show. Well, we'll try to make. I'll try to be on a little more often.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thanks
We'll
again,
see.
Raphael. All right. So that's Raphael. Raphael's going to remember to comment, please, after the show. Comment, like, share, hit up the likes, hit up the shares, and to get it out there for everybody. I appreciate it, and I wanted to be here, but I'm tired, and I'm not back to being me yet, but I'll get there. So y'all take care. We'll see you out there for the next show, and be well, everybody. Thanks again for being here.